welcome back to the EP. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Sunday, because when I upload this will be on Sunday, October 4th. But anyway, today I have one of my YouTube idols, Allie and I'm. Teddy, if you're watching this is what I was yelling at you about. This is Al, Teddy. So, today we are going to be talking about pop. For those of you who don't know what that is, stick around and find out. But it's a hidden syndrome, and this is video 1 by Hidden Disability and Syndrome Theory on YouTube. Oh yeah! So that's important. The first question is, I know you were recently diagnosed with POTS syndrome. Can you explain what POTS syndrome is for those who might not know what it is?
Well, first of all, hey, Anna, so excited to be on your YouTube channel. Thanks for having me. We were talking about this, and I'm super excited to talk about indivisible syndromes, because I think that it's very interesting to kind of get an insight on people's lives and different syndromes that they may have. So I was diagnosed with POTS, which is postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. I was diagnosed back in January, so a few months ago, and it was a wild ride to get a diagnosis, and just a really crazy time in general, because I was bedridden for about 4 months, couldn't really do anything. It was just super weird. It kind of came on suddenly, so we had no idea what was wrong, but essentially POTS affects your blood circulation, and it makes it so that if you're like laying down and then you get back up, you can faint or get really dizzy or lightheaded because your blood isn't circulating correctly. And for me, it started, I went for a routine checkup at the doctor, and the next day I was just so sick and I fainted, and that kind of started a really, really long journey of me being bedridden and going to tons of doctors, urgent care, emergency rooms, specialists that dealt with neurologic disabilities and stuff like that, to figure out what was wrong, because we just could not figure it out. I was pretty healthy, and then all of this kind of happened. So I started out by, going to like the emergency room and urgent care and everything like that, because I thought I just had the flu, and it just wouldn't go away. It was lingering for so long, and finally we went to, it was my 21st birthday, and I was so sick, and we went to the cardiologist because my grandpa had suggested that. So we went to the cardiologist, and he was the one who ended up diagnosing me with POTS on my 21st birthday. And yeah, that's kind of how it all started. Now, when I got sick in November, end of November of 2019. That's when I first started developing really bad symptoms. Now, they have told me that I have had POTS long before this, but something in maybe one of the flu shots that I got or something reacted badly with my syndrome, and essentially caused there to be more symptoms than normal. And so basically, not all of the symptoms that I was having during those 4 months were necessarily correlated with POTS. It was very random, but yeah, that's how I got diagnosed. And basically, it affects my blood circulation, so I have to drink a lot of water. I'm always carrying around like this big 40-ounce water bottle, and eating a lot of salt.
Yeah, I remember, for those of you who don't know who Allie is, we have a YouTube channel, Allie Merwin. I'll put it down here for you, but you can totally go check it out because it's awesome. And I remember watching your video about it, and I thought, what in the world is wrong? And I thought, I used to watch a YouTuber who, her name was Hannah Mackey. I think I DM'd you about her when you were trying to figure it out. But he had multiple Hannah illnesses, and I thought, it sounds to me like Allie might have POTS, because I remember her talking about the how how do I say it? His tongue, his tongue. And so I had I better than the Allie. Unfortunately, he passed away, but her piano is still up. For those for those people who need resources. He didn't only have pop, he had multiple kind illnesses. So I thought, oh, then the Allie, this might help the sound like his.
Yeah, and that really did help. It was interesting because before a doctor actually diagnosed me with POTS, I was receiving messages saying I think you might have POTS from subscribers. And so I feel like y'all like helped a lot in finding this diagnosis and finding it relatively quickly, because I know that a lot of people spent 10 years having these symptoms and weren't diagnosed with POTS until after 10 years of already having it. And so for me it was about like 6 months of having actual really, really real symptoms before I was diagnosed. So I really appreciate you messaging me that, because it just caused me to go research it and be like, this might be what I have.
Yeah, no problem. I was like, oh, I think I know. I think I know what it is, because I watch her routinely every day when he would upload videos, because he also had a service dog. And I, at the time when I was watching her, was looking into getting a service dog. So I was like, oh, I remember her talking about all these systems that Allie has. So, yeah.
That's crazy. Well, I really appreciate it, Anna. Thank you so much for sending me that message.
You're welcome. Vanessa, I know we already talked about this, but if you have anything else to add, can you explain your moody when it comes to being diagnosed with POTS syndrome?
Yeah, so like I said, I started getting really sick end of November, and I wasn't diagnosed until January 20th. But that 2 months was super hard because we just couldn't figure out what was wrong. Like I said, I was going to hospitals, emergency rooms, urgent care, different specialists. At first, before I was diagnosed with POTS, they diagnosed me with hypovestibular dysfunction. So I started going to therapy for that, and they were basically retraining my brain how to work with my heart. That was a lot of the problems I was having. Was I would get super dizzy, super lightheaded. My heart rate was just off the charts. I could be like, sitting here and my heart rate would be like 160. It felt like I was running a marathon when I was just sitting in my bed. So that was super uncomfortable because I was bedridden for about 4 months where I literally couldn't do anything. And it was uncomfortable because as I was sitting there, I felt like I was like doing stuff, like I felt like I was running a marathon because my heart was beating so fast. But so I couldn't really relax during those 4 months. It was very strange, but it all comes together to form a plan for your life. And I think it's taught me a lot of valuable life lessons. But I think that the hardest part was just not knowing what was wrong and trying everything we could to figure it out. We looked at different clinics to go to. We were going to go to Texas to get some therapy done. And that was the most difficult part, just trying to figure out what was up, because it just felt like it came on so strong and so quickly that we were just trying everything we possibly could to try to get it to go away. We didn't know what was wrong. And I think that I will say, if anyone's watching this who had similar symptoms or thinks they may have POTS, one thing that really helped me, and I don't know if it would help anyone else, but I think that I had like a little bit of a virus going on as well. And so something that really helped me was drinking fresh celery juice every morning. I would drink 16 ounces of celery juice on an empty stomach. And that was kind of the turning point. I started doing that, I believe, in February. And that was the turning point of my health. I felt like that really helped. So just want to throw that out there in case. I think it's also good for your health anyways. So celery juice is great if you want to try it out.
Yeah, I definitely know how hard it is to not know moving on, even though I know about hormone party and about my disability. Someday I will wake up. I have really bad orthopedic pain, and someday I'm doing nothing. Like someday I'm like, I don't know what I did to wake up with this pain, and it's almost impossible, to figure it out. I'm like, when Teddy was home, I was supposed to hang out with him, and I half did. I did it anyway. I was in pain, so I texted him, and I was like, I don't know what I did. I don't know how I hurt myself, but I hurt myself real bad. He was like, okay, but yeah, I definitely know when you have a disability or syndrome, it is definitely hard to figure out all aspects of your life, like pain to not knowing how to handle your day. Like for me, I have when my mom is here to see a stay-at-home mom, but like I want to go out in public, without my family, so a lot of my week or my day trying to figure out, okay, how am I gonna do that? Who is gonna take me? What time do I need them here? And a lot of people back out on you. A lot of people are like, nope, can't do that. And then you're trying to figure out how you're doing things. And then you have to modify, I don't know if you do, but you have to modify your daily life to adapt to doing things yourself. So a lot of the time it's a matter of trial and error.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, because I'm always like, well, that didn't work. Try something new.
Yeah, you're like, well, we'll get them next time.
Yeah. And then, what? Okay, where am I? Oh, yeah, number 8. Can you explain how your daily life have mental health is affected by pop?
Yeah, so I know that this is in a later question, but something that has really changed in my life, something that I can see when I compare before I got really sick to now, I definitely have a lot more social anxiety. I don't think I had any social anxiety before this. And like I would have like, regular anxiety like of like school and just like things like that, but it was never social anxiety. It was never me worrying about like going to the grocery store and thinking that I might faint or anything like that. And so I think that that was a big adjustment for me, because like I said, I got sick in November, and I am a college student at the University of Georgia, so I live in Athens. But because I got so sick, I had to go live at home, and so I was living at home from December until March. And after spring break, I was gonna go back to Athens because I was like, okay, I'm feeling a little bit better. Like I feel like I can at least go back to Athens and be like take care of myself. So I was gonna do that after spring break, and then COVID hit. So I was trying to get back into my normal swing of life, even though I still didn't feel well. I wanted to just get back into it. But then that obviously didn't happen, and so that was a big adjustment for me to be able to get back into doing things on my own and not being so nervous about it, because obviously with POTS I've fainted a lot in public and just felt really really sick a lot in public. And so I think that I definitely have had to reassure myself and just try to be as not anxious as possible. As yeah, I think like just even going to the grocery store is a big task for me now. Even though I love it, I love going out in public and I love, going grocery shopping and things like that. But I think I just think about it a lot more than I used to. It's not something that it's not second nature anymore. It's something that I have to be like, okay, well, do I have my water bottle? Do I have this? Do I have that? And I think also the anxiety with like COVID is, valid too, because it's just a crazy time right now. And I think that not only am I you know, figuring out this new syndrome that I'm diagnosed with, but I'm also trying to figure out life in quarantine and life with COVID and things like that, which I know everyone is doing. So I think that that's cool too, because we can all like lean on each other for moral support. But I think the biggest thing in, you know, mental health was definitely a big thing that I didn't realize would be so affected by this, but definitely has. But like I said, you know, I'm a big believer in, you know, that God has a plan for my life, and that all of these things have happened to, you know, for some purpose. And I think that I just know that I'm going to be okay, and that I just have to trust in God and know that, you know, whatever happens, happens. And I just have to keep a positive mindset about it, but also allow myself to feel those feelings and figure out a way to work through them.
Definitely. I have a mighty too. Especially when it comes to new people, like new people I'm trying to become friends with, because my disability, you can obviously see it, you know, and I obviously need like 90% of my life rely on another human to do, you know, I'm not so pretty with my bathroom and stuff like that. And so when I'm teaching someone or when I'm done with someone, I will immediately say to them, I have to have a party. If that's going to be a problem for you, we can't be found. You know, but I'm very upset about it because it's not something that they can ignore, you know, because I need another human to be with me, you know, and I'm not going to sit in my house and not go out. You know, I had a friend who recently I had hired her, and I was like, okay, this is gonna be me. And then he wasn't very comfortable with taking me out places. And so I quickly realized that that wasn't gonna work out because he kept making things up and not do something. And I was like, okay. And so I texted Teddy. Teddy was like, stay away from there. Or like I usually something I do that helps me. I find people who know people that I know. So it's a big people that know each other. That way I don't have to block it out for them so much because no other people that are in that group can help block it out for them. But definitely a huge deal of being, you know, being out somewhere with someone who is not your family who doesn't know what they're doing.
Definitely.
Yeah, I completely understand. And then you worry about falling over and falling down and stuff like that. And that happens when I'm home alone too, underwear Hayden. Like I panic a little bit when I'm home because I'm like, okay, I have my phone, I have my echo, I have everything, but one thing I'm missing is the human. You know, to come to my rescue if something happens. But I adapted to it pretty well.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's cool. I'm sure like technology helps you with your disability in terms of getting in contact with people if you need them, and your echo, like you said, and just stuff
Yeah.
like that really helps.
Yeah, I can yell. Like if I drop my and my Apple Watch is a mic table because I'm always wearing it. But because of my fine motor problem, I will drop my phone, you know, on the floor, and I can't sit down there for minutes. So if I need to call someone, I will either yell at my echo
Yeah.
or on my Apple Watch and do it that way.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I recently bought an Apple Watch and had no idea it had all the capability it has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apple Watches are awesome. They like really come in handy.
Yeah, they really, really do. Especially when you have a disability.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Okay. What was the biggest obstacle you had to overcome your diagnosis?
I would say aside from just like the pain and everything that came along with the diagnosis and just feeling sick all the time, I would say my biggest obstacle was FOMO, like fear of missing out, because I had to, be living at home for quite a few months, and so I was missing out on my friends at college and stuff like that, and my college experience, and living in my college apartment and everything. So I think that was something that I had to deal with. But at the time, I felt so sick that I didn't feel necessarily as left out or anything like that, because I knew that I felt so sick that I wouldn't be able to do anything anyways if I was in at school. So I think that was a thing for me. And also just I struggle with this now is talking about it with my friends, because I don't want to bore any of my friends or be like a burden or anything on them. And so I struggle with talking about everything that happened and things like that. And even now I'll get symptoms, and it really helps me if I just like go into my room and take a breather to help with my symptoms. But I struggle with like telling my friends that, so I'll just be like, okay, I gotta go like do some homework or something, because sometimes that's easier than saying I'm not feeling well, I need to go be alone, because then that brings a lot of questions, and I think sometimes it's hard to answer those questions because even we don't know the answers to it. So I think that's been my biggest struggle, and a lot of the reason why I feel super comfortable with my parents, because they have been through it all with me, and they've seen everything that's gone on, so they know you know all my symptoms and how to help. And so I think transitioning back into living at college and living with my friends again and stuff like that, that's been a little bit of a struggle for me, just being vulnerable with it and not being comfortable with telling them about it. And because I think that it's important for them to know, and it's important for them to know that like if I don't feel well, that I do need to go sit down, or like I've got my water bottle and stuff like that. So I think vulnerability has been my maybe biggest obstacle.
Yeah, even with mine, I have some of that too, because I don't like to tell certain people that I'm having trouble with caretaker. Caretaker on the bigger pain in my disability, because I hire people who I know, come in a high school or anything, and some of them are just terrible, to be honest. And so I don't like to tell people, so I only have a few of people I tell. My three best friends are the only people who know, and sometimes they know before I know.
Yeah, they can tell.
Yeah, because I was telling my friend the other night how I was not very happy with this one person, and so he went out and he found me another person, and now me and her are actually hanging out on Sunday. So I was like, okay, that was check before a day after that person had told me he couldn't work for me anymore. My old hair member. So I was like, that was timing. that
Yes,
was,
for
that was
sure.
that was a hopper. I had no idea that Nick had known I was in that much of a time in my life.
Yeah, that's cool that you got it like that all worked out with the timing and everything.
Yeah, I was super surprised. I was like, I thought I would be sitting on my computer begging Teddy to come home. But I literally thought I was like, okay, now I'm gonna be stuck here, without anyone coming in and out. But I had a replacement right then and there. So it was amazing.
That's so awesome.
Yeah. But I had no idea he even knew.
Yeah.
Um. So okay, I know you recently talked about having anxiety, having pop. What is your biggest piece of advice for those dealing with medical anxiety?
So, I have a few tips. I think, well, it also depends on your lifestyle. For me, I am a Christian, so I really focus on if I'm, feeling super anxious. I, pray a lot, and I think that brings me a lot of comfort of just having, a relationship with God and being able to, go to Him for anything and just feel that peace. So that's my biggest thing. I would also say that I have been looking and researching at emotional support animals, and I would really, really love to get an emotional support dog. And I've been looking for one, and fingers crossed that one day it's gonna happen. But I think that, I mean, for me, and I know like you probably feel the same way too. I think we were talking about this, and a lot of people, just dogs really bring that like sense of peace, and they're just so happy, and I think that they really take your mind off of anything that you're going through. And so honestly, because I don't have an emotional support animal right now, if I'm ever feeling anxious, I just think about dogs, or I go look at pictures of dogs, and that really helps me, which is why I know that an emotional support animal would help me, because if just looking at dogs helps, then I think having one would be tremendously helpful. But that is, super great as well. And then also just reminding myself that I am bigger than anxiety. I am, anxiety, I'm not going to let it have its grip over me. And I think that's a lot easier said than done. But a support system is really important. My parents are my biggest support system. I know if I'm ever having anxiety or anything like that, I can call them, and they're going to really be helpful. A month ago, when I moved back into school, the first week that I was living back here was super tough in terms of anxiety and my POT symptoms, because I think that they really get triggered when I go to new environments now. So just having been at home for so long, my body got used to that, and my brain knew that like if anything happened, my parents would be there. But coming back here, being, just with my like roommates and everything like that, not having my parents there, was definitely an adjustment. And I had a lot of anxiety that first week, and I fainted a few times, just having a lot of symptoms and everything. And I would constantly be on the phone with my parents, and they helped a lot, just calming me down. And one more thing that I'll say about that is that probably one of the biggest things that helps is distracting myself. I think that would help for anyone. But I have a small business. It's a phone case business, and honestly,
Yeah.
have you seen it?
Yeah, I ordered a.
Yes, you did. Yes, that
Yes.
was so sweet. When I got your order, I was like, oh my gosh, Anna is so sweet.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. That was so kind of you. But that has been such a help in distracting me and giving me, a lot of stuff to do. And so I feel like whenever I'm feeling anxious, I can like call my mom and be like, hey, let's talk business. Let's talk about Stardust, and let's like brainstorm some things. So honestly, talking about like business and stuff like that really helps me too, because I have a really big passion for that. So I think if you can find something that you're really passionate about to put your energy towards, rather than letting the anxiety put its energy in you, then I think that really helps.
Yeah, I also have anxiety too, and most of it that Allie and I used too, but a couple more for those people who need more. I'm listening to music too. I'll put my headphones on and do that. Well, I also am, I really been into drawing. So I actually have 4 whole textbooks of drawing that I've done over the past year.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so I have all that, and I have a bunch of art supply, and I do that. Or pet padding, I use pet pad a lot, and I pet pad my back pen. So that's kind of a daily thing. And then also my YouTube channel. That actually a big reason why I started it, because high school was giving me a lot of anxiety. I felt like I didn't fit in because I had no one was understanding, my disability was only physical, not mental. So I said, okay, I'm gonna start my YouTube channel. That was actually the year that Teddy and Allie met the power. So I was kind of on my own. So I thought I'm gonna start a YouTube channel and see what kind of people I can meet.
Yeah, and I think that that's awesome because that's something that you're passionate about, and it's something that you can put your energy into. I think that anything you can like distract yourself with and like really, focus on and put your energy and passion towards is amazing. Like even like people, can bake to relieve anxiety, or like you said, draw or listen to music or anything like that, like riding a skateboard. It's like there's lots of things that you can do to take your mind off it. You just have to figure out what you like the best.
Right. Okay, what is your biggest piece of advice for those trying to get diagnosed with autism?
I would say so. I know that a lot of people who have gotten diagnosed with POTS have had a very long process with it, sometimes like 10 years trying to figure out. And I think that's because a lot of doctors don't know what POTS is. It's relatively new in terms of diagnosis. And there are also a lot of symptoms of POTS can be related to other syndromes and sicknesses and stuff like that. So they are kind of intertwined with a lot of other things, which makes it harder to diagnose. But I think that for me, the person that diagnosed it was my cardiologist. His name is Dr. Sue, and he actually is the only cardiologist in Georgia, or one of the only cardiologists in Georgia that diagnosed POTS and researches POTS and studies it. So I would, if you think you have POTS, I would Google like POTS doctors in your state, so that you can really talk to someone about it. Now, the biggest factor or indicator of POTS is your heart rate. And so if you have, really, and your blood pressure, so if you have really, really out of the ordinary spikes in your heart rate and blood pressure, that can be a big factor. That's what was happening with me. And so I went to a cardiologist to get diagnosed. However, the thing that I did to help it, because originally when I got diagnosed, they just started me on a bunch of medication, and none of it helped. It actually made me feel worse. And so, which that wouldn't happen for everyone, but personally for me, medication didn't really work. And so we kept researching what was, a good pathway for healing from it. And POTS isn't curable, but you can definitely, help it with therapy. So we ended up going to I don't know if I'm going to say this right, but it was a neurologic, vestibular cardiologist therapist. He was a bunch of things all in one. His name is Dr. Husk, and he's located in Marietta, Georgia. Truly the best doctor I've ever had. He was so wonderful. I did a ton of therapy sessions with him. I think I was going about 3 times a week for an hour a day to Marietta to go get therapy done. And when I first went, they do like a 4-hour kind of diagnosis test. That was one of the hardest days I've ever had to go through, because they have to trigger your symptoms so that they can see how your brain works, how your eyes work, how your body works when you have symptoms. So that was so exhausting because they have to trigger every single symptom. And I started crying because I was in so much pain and so much distress just from all the symptoms. But that was the start of me getting the help that I needed. And I actually filmed a therapy session that I did with him, and I need to post it. I just haven't gotten around to it, but I definitely need to, because it was very interesting what he was doing, because he was retraining my brain. So he would like move my head in certain ways, and he was retraining my entire body to work together again because it just was not cooperating. And so yeah, I went to a ton of therapy sessions with him, probably for about 3 months. I would go 3 times a week. And that was a big turning point. Before, when I like first got to him, the first day, I couldn't even be in a car without just passing out. Like, I would have to put a blanket over my head and curl up in a ball while I was like on the way to therapy, because I just couldn't be in a car. It would make me so sick, and just from all the motion and everything. And by the end of our therapy sessions, like 3 months later, I could, drive myself around, and I was a completely different person. So yeah, if you think you have POTS, if you've been diagnosed, I would definitely say, if you live in Georgia, or even if you don't, go to Dr. Husk in Marietta. He was so amazing. But yeah, that's kind of a long-winded answer. But I would say, if you're trying to get diagnosed or trying to figure out if you have it, maybe go to a cardiologist or research doctors in your area.
All right. And is there anything else you want people to know about POTS?
I would say that for me, it's kind of weird, because I feel like I didn't really want to accept that I had POTS, because people would be very negative when talking about it, and they would like, just doctors and stuff like that, they would be like, okay, well, this isn't curable, and just like not really being super positive about it. So for a long time I was like, okay, well, I don't have it because I am not hearing anything positive about this. I'm not hearing about how I can get better from it. So like, I'm not going to accept that I have it. And then when I finally found a doctor that was like, no, we're going to get this figured out, then I was like, okay, cool. But I think that for me, it was just strange, because I was going from being, pretty healthy. The reason I even went to my wellness checkup was because I was having like stomach issues. So that was like the original issue. And then all this happened. But I was pretty healthy for the most part. And so it was just strange going from that and like being in college and stuff like that, to having no control over my life and how I felt and everything like that. So I would say that it's important to find the right doctor first and foremost. That was a turning point for me, because like I said, I was originally diagnosed with hypovestibular dysfunction. So I did go to therapy for a few weeks for that, and it actually made it worse, because they were treating me incorrectly, because I didn't have hypovestibular dysfunction, I had POTS, and those treatments are very different. So there's going to be trial and error. And I think the most important thing is just to not get discouraged. I think a lot of times for me, it was hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I was like, what is happening? When am I going to feel at least okay to like get out of bed? And I think that you just have to remember that you're going to get better, and you just have to stay positive about it and not give up on yourself. But you also have to give yourself credit and tell yourself that you're strong, and tell yourself that you're going to get through it, and keep a positive mindset. Because I think that in life, with any situation, if you have a bad attitude about it, it's going to show, and it's going to really affect you. But if you have a positive attitude about it, then you're going to be able to make the best out of the situation, and you're going to be able to get through it stronger than you ever were before.
Definitely. Hold that off to this video, guys. If you might want to follow Allie, which you definitely could, I will meet her down below, as well as how to be back to YouTube channel all about Postural, because that's what I ended up sending Allie. So if you might want to check it out, I will link it down below. And if you're new here, please like this video, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment. I love talking to you, mate. Bye bye.
Bye.
I'm in a hot movie